Pain. Most people avoid it. They run from it. They complain about it. But what if I told you that pain isn't your enemy? What if the only way to truly succeed is to love pain? Thierry Henry once said it in an interview.
You need to love pain to be an athlete. And I know, no pain, no this, whatever, all the, the
quotes.
Oh my, no, this is real. You need to love pain.
And he wasn't just talking about sports. This applies to everything in life. Today we are breaking this down. Physical pain, mental pain, and why you need to embrace both if you ever want to be great. Let's start with physical pain. When you push yourself in the gym or in the field or in any physical challenge, your body screams at you to stop. Your muscles burn, your breath gets heavy, and your mind tells you to quit. But here's the truth. Progress only happens when you push past that. If you want to grow, you must learn to embrace the pain. When I was younger, I didn't care about how I trained. I was all about ego lifting, pushing as much weight as I could, even if I had to sacrifice form. 200 kilogram deadlift squats, I didn't think twice. I wasn't paying attention to how my body was reacting, just moving more and more weights. Now that I am 30, I have gut pain everywhere. My knee is wrecked from football. 8 years ago, it twisted and the stabilizer tore into 2 pieces. I need a surgery. My lower back, I can't do deadlifts anymore, just hyperextension with no additional weight. My right elbow hurts like hell. Just this week, it was in excruciating pain, but I pushed through the biceps workout anyway, and it still hurts. It was a battle, and every rep felt like I cannot do it anymore. I could have stayed home for the whole week. Do you know what? I kept going. And why? Because I knew that every single part of that pain would lead to grow. And that's what separates the average from great. We don't just survive the pain, we love it.
Let me sit here and enjoy this pain.
Seek it out. Because we know that's where the magic happens. I'm paying the price for that ego lifting, but can't stop now. I train until failure every single time, pushing through the pain, even when my body is begging me to stop. The muscles hurt, they burn, they scream, and I love it. Because that's how I know I am getting stronger. But the physical pain is just one part of the equation. The harder battle is the mental pain, the self-doubt, the failures, the rejection, the loneliness of chasing something big. That's the pain that destroys most people. You can lift heavy weight, but can you handle the heavy thoughts? Can you deal with the pressure, the setbacks, the days when nothing seems to go your way? Henry wasn't just talking about sore muscles. He was talking about mental war of staying disciplined, of showing up even when you don't feel like it. I have been there. I have questioned myself more than I could count. Am I good enough? And when you're dealing with physical pain, at least it's clear the signs that something is happening. But the mental pain, that's the real grind. That's the real grind, guys. You might be asking yourself if you are good enough, especially when everything seems to be falling apart. And for me, it's not just about training, it's about life. When you watch someone, your love, they struggle with their health and there is nothing you can do to help them, it breaks you. You feel helpless. You can cry. You can scream in anger. But here's the thing. You can't let that anger drag you down, or you you can let it fuel your growth. Use that pain, use that frustration. That's your fire. That's what's going to get you through. And now there is a difference between accepting that pain and loving the pain. Accepting it means that you tolerate it because you have to. Loving it means you seek it out because that's where growth is. The best in the world, they don't just survive it, they chase pain. They crave it because they know pain is the price of greatness. And here's the thing, I know what it's like to feel defeated by pain, but I also know that every time I push through, I get stronger. And not just physically, but mentally too. I train every time until failure. My muscles hurt for 2, 3 days afterward. Sometimes so badly that I can barely walk. But that's when I feel alive. That's when I know I'm doing what I need to do to get better. Pain isn't the punishment, it's just the price of improvement. So here's my challenge to you. Next time you feel pain, don't run from it. Don't complain about it. Don't let it break you. Instead, smile at it. Because that pain, that's your body and mind getting stronger. That's the proof you are growing. Love the pain because the pain is what will set you apart. Every time you think you cannot go on, think about why you started. Think about what you are willing to sacrifice. Think about your goal. Are you willing to suffer for your goals? Are you willing to embrace the pain that will take you to the next level? You have to love it because if you don't, you will quit when it gets hard and you will never see what you could have become. Now, are you going to keep avoiding it? Or are you ready to love the pain?